Okay, guys, good morning. Monday morning, 9:05 a.m. Okay, so again, hope you guys had a good weekend. I know that some people was on Xbox. I don't know what else you was up to, but I hope that it was a lot better than that. I'm sorry, bro, but Xbox all weekend doesn't sound like my kind of weekend. So obviously, with it being Monday, we don't have much in terms of fundamental direction in the market. So we've got the Bitcoin, which is strong long term. Gold is still stronger than the US dollar. So probably some more moves to the upside on that. CAD is a minus 3.1, yen minus 2.7, the Great British pound positive 0.2. 0 point looking at medium term fundamentals because, there's not going to be that much money in the market at this moment in time. USD -5, gold -2.7. No point looking at short term or medium term. There's only been a couple billion in the market at this moment in time. So it's not really going to show us anything. As we always do on a Monday, we always look at the calendar because we have to know what's going to happen. And Monday is basically a prep for the week. So, of course, with it being Monday, not really much in terms of news or anything like that. There's 0 point looking at Monday. Tuesday, if we look at Tuesday, so we have core inflation rate for the CAD. We don't know what the actual expected is. It doesn't tell us. Inflation rate year on year is forecast 3.2 from previous 3.8. So it'll be interesting to see what the CAD does then. And then obviously we have FOMC minutes at 1900. So the market's going to be a little bit quiet until then. We could see a little bit of movement at FOMC minutes, but it's not the Fed interest rate decision. So normally at 1900, we either have the Fed interest rate decision or FOMC minutes. FOMC minutes does not move as much as Fed interest rate decision. So even though we do have high impact news at 1900 on Tuesday, I'll still be placing trades before because back testing FOMC minutes doesn't really move that much. So I'm kind of okay to place trades before that. So that's fine. We also have durable goods on Wednesday. We have Michigan consumer sentiment. Again, these are quite early, so 1330 durable goods and then 1500 Michigan consumer sentiment. So Wednesday, pretty clean day. Thursday, let's see if we have anything high impact here. We have S&P Global for the Great British Pound. We have the inflation rate for the yen. Nothing for the USD, which is a little bit weird. So yeah, Thursday, clean, like literally as clean as you can get on Thursday. Friday, we have S&P Global Composite, which will move the market a little bit. Normally, we just see volume come in. It doesn't really spike up or spike down. You'll just like, if you're on the 5 minute time frame, it'll tick up a few ticks, tick down for like a good 15, 20 minutes, and then it'll basically go back to normal. It's not going to move the market exponentially. So let's have a look at gold, guys. So we always look at gold. Let's have a look at the weekly. Let's see what gold actually did last week. Let's get rid of some old analysis and see what could happen here. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of this as well. Get rid of this. All of this here. We want it clean as day. So with gold, guys, what I can see here is obviously moving to the upside, moving to the downside, and now we've had an exhaustion. Now, is this an exhaustion for the new downtrend? So is it that we've moved down, had an exhaustion to this high impact level here this weekly, and then we're going to move back down? Or is it a push to the upside, exhaustion at this level, and now we're going to break to the upside again? It's very, very hard to see which one could play out here because literally at either end of this level, either could play out. Fundamentals are to the upside long term, so we're going to look for longs. Other than that, I'm not going to look for anything. I'm just going to let the chart tell me what's going to happen here. So on the daily, we do have a daily zone here. So it does look bearish a little bit, but I'm going to look for long. So if we do break this level, guys, this is a key level here because we've got on the lower time frame, move to the upside, down, up, down. So this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. If we break this level, we make a lower low, and then the downtrend officially forms. So this level here, the 1973 level, if we can break the 1973 level on gold, and then we'll continue all the way this week, I believe, to 1927. But fundamentals are to the upside, so we're going to be looking for longs. Where we're going to be looking for longs at the high impact level that I've just said, at the 1972, 1973 level. So we've already seen buyer pressure here. We've already seen the higher high and higher low. We just need, obviously, the US session to come in to push this to the upside or break this level. So very crucial level here. This is going to tell us whether we're going to be looking for longs all week or shorts the whole week. But we're going in the direction of fundamentals. We're not going to question the fundamentals because the fundamentals are always right. This is exactly what's happening in the market. Gold's a positive 0.2. The USD is at minus 1.7. So looking for moves to the upside at the 1971 to 1973 level on gold. Looking for moves to the upside in the US session only. So that's gold. Let's take it to US 100, the NASD. So last week, the NASD didn't really move much. So we opened here on Monday and we saw a huge spike at 1300 because of core inflation rate on Tuesday. And then ever since then, it's just literally bounced. So didn't really do much last week. There wasn't really hardly any opportunities other than if you was telepathic and you knew that core inflation rate was going to move to the upside, then you wouldn't have got a trade on here. So if we take a look at the weekly, we always start on the weekly or the higher time frame in order to know what's going to happen this week. Last week closed extremely bullish. Again, we've had 3 weeks of continuous buy pressure. We're at a level of sell pressure here. So we just basically need to know whether it's going to break or move to the downside here. We don't know the fundamentals. We don't have the benefit of knowing the fundamentals on NASD, which is a bit of a shame. But we can see sell pressure here and we can see buy pressure here. On the hourly time frame, we could, because we are very much extended if we get the indicator out, if we get the RSI out. If we get the RSI, the relative strength index, we are very, very, well, we was very overbought. And we still are. We still are. And when RSI goes to overbought, and then we start to trickle back and we start to see a downtrend, that is a sign that we're going to start the new downtrend. So personally, for me, I am going to be looking for a move to the downside. Obviously, we have buy pressure and sell pressure here. No matter what happens, we need to be prepared for either scenario. But for me, I'm going to be looking for sells because I do believe that we're going to move to the downside. Whether it moves to the upside, we'll look for longs, but just for visual purposes, let's just look for sells here. So here, we're going to be looking short at this level. Where will stop loss be, guys? Will stop loss be up here? Will it be here? Or will it be here? Type in 1, 2, or 3. So option 1 is here. Option 2 up here. Option 3 here. Which one? Which one do you think we're going to put our SL at? Where would it make sense? I'll wait for you guys to type in. Seems as though some of you are asleep. Okay, guys. So you will put your stop loss at number 3. Why? Because there's a level of sell pressure here. This is the consolidation. Once we break out, we need our stop loss to be above this level here. So that's where I'm going to be looking for sells on NASD. If we look at the US 30, basically this is going to be the same as US 100. It's the US 100's little brother. It does move a little bit more crazy, but let's see what happened on the weekly time frame here. So on the weekly time frame, again, bullish at a level of sell pressure, very institutional level, free for the 35000 level. So always at round levels like this, we always see levels of sell pressure. Hugely bullish. I am expecting bearishness this week. So again, if we do manage to move to the downside somewhat, we do have clear sell pressure all the way down to this level right here. So exactly the same setup as US 100. Again, the US 30 is the US 100's little brother. It will move a little bit more crazy, but again, the only reason why I show you both is because some of you like to trade the US 30, some of you like to trade the US 100. Don't trade both of them. There's no point. Pick one that you prefer and just trade that. Let's have a look at the Great British Pound against the yen, which some of you did amazing on last week. So you got this nice move to the downside. And I did give you another analysis on this. So you would have actually got an entry at 3 a.m. this morning. Obviously, none of you would have got that because you are normal human beings and you wouldn't have been up at 3 a.m. on a Monday. So, to be honest, guys, we could get another move up at some point and then move down. So, you're still looking for sells on this all the way to this level. You're looking for sells here all the way down. 1 second. I was up till 6. Damn, bro. Grinding, my man. 6 a.m. on a Monday. Damn. So yeah. So obviously, I mean, did you catch this? But yeah. So you're still looking for a little move up. There is a level of sell pressure and buy pressure here. I mean, if you did put a zone in, let's just put a zone in. You can see buy pressure here, sell pressure here, right? Very, very minor level. We are literally looking at minute details here. So looking for moves to the downside there on the Great British pound against the yen. Why? Because fundamentally, long term, the Great British pound is stronger than the yen. Short term, it's weaker than the yen. But obviously, short term, there's not a lot of money in the market at this moment in time. So just be a little bit wary of the short term fundamentals today. Because Monday, again, on Tuesday, there's been so many $1 trillion in the market. On a Monday, there's only a couple billion so far. So, not that much money. So, right, okay, so let's go to Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin last week moved amazingly to the upside. We're just looking for a potential long here to get on this, basically to get on the train. So, at this moment in time, there was a potential entry on Saturday. Sunday moved to the upside. We do have a level here. 1 hour time frame. Let's get rid of all these levels here. Boom. And then this level here. So I'm going to set an alert just below. Add alert. Create. Move to the upside. So we're basically looking for Bitcoin to touch this level here where we're seeing recent sell pressure and recent buy pressure. That's going to be a level where it's going to bounce. It's going to see liquidation. Lots of buyers coming at that level. The 36,800 level, I'm going to say. And then we're going to go all the way to the 38,000 level. So 36,800 level we're looking for. And then we're going to TP the 38,000 level. So that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin, previous high. And obviously we'll keep some in to go probably to the 40,000, to be fair. So that's what we're looking at on that. I've got a request to do GU and EU. So British pound against USD. Let's take a look at these. So we can only go with long-term fundamentals. Let's go to the weekly. So on the weekly, we are super bullish. I want to get rid of all of this here, all this mess, all this junk down here. I don't care about it. Don't care. I want clean price action. So we're at a level of sell pressure. We can see that we're going long here. Let's go to the long-term fundamentals. Long-term fundamentals, the British pounds are positive 0.3, the USDs are minus 1.8. So moves to the upside, potential longs on GU. We are at a level of sell pressure though. So let's go to the daily. So if we go to the daily, it does look like we've higher high, higher low, seen buyer pressure here. So it does look like we could break this level. Where's a daily zone here? So we've got the weeklies in. I can see a very nice daily there. So again, if you're unsure how to place your zones, just place a zone at the top, make it whatever color you like. So I like my monthlies to be blue, my weeklies to be yellow, and my dailies to be red. So we can see sell pressure here and buy pressure there. So that's probably where we're going to TP. You can see that zone there. Very nice buy and sell pressure, 1 hour time frame. So today or this week, we have a nice level here, to be fair. This could potentially. This is a 4 hour level. And we do have this. So this level here, this yellow zone, is a weekly zone. So there's going to be a lot of buy and sell pressure here. Obviously, with fundamentals being to the upside, we're more than likely going to keep on moving to the upside. So this is what I'm going to be looking for this week on GU. Well, if I was trading GU, I don't trade GU. I used to. But this is just analysis for you guys, obviously, to get a little bit of a broad spectrum on your trades. So TP up here, where will SL be? Just below this low here, this pin here. You've got multiple levels of buyer pressure protecting you. You've obviously got this level, and then you've got this level here. So looking for moves to the upside on GU. How do you know where to put TP if you are assuming it'll reach a zone? Do you put TP just before the zone, at the start of the zone, or in the middle? I put it just at the start, my man. So if you look at the daily here, 1 minute, let's just click daily. So, okay, so the reason why I put it, well, my zones are placed. So when I place my zone, I put the edge of my zone where the pins are, right? So as you can see, we've got pin here and pins here. This is why this zone is this thick. If it was this thick, it wouldn't make sense because we're not catching this, right? We're just catching this. And my zone wouldn't make sense if it was here because we're touching above here, we're touching below here. The zone doesn't make sense. So the reason why my zone is a certain thickness is because that's where my TPs are going to be, at the edge of the zone, because that's the level where we have the most buy and sell pressure. All these pins tell me that it touched this level and quickly moved. Touch this level, quickly moved. Touch this level, quickly moved. These are the levels at the edges of my zones where there's going to be reaction. So that's where I'm going to put my TP. So I put it at the edge. And that's the reason why. So if you look at the weekly as well, we can see that so if you go to the weekly, you can see that I've deliberately put it where all the pins are. I've got pins here, I've got pins here, all touching. So I hope that answers your question, bro. Thank you, Len. Cool, man. I'm glad that made sense for you. So yeah, there's a reason why I'm looking for a long here because we are at the edge of a weekly zone. We have a level here of 4 hour buy pressure, and we're going to TP at this level at the 1.26250. Why? Because that's where the most liquidation is. So Euro USD, let's have a look at this. So the Euro against the US dollar, let's go to the weekly time frame, and then we also have to do the fundamentals as well. So we need technical direction and fundamental direction along with entry confirmation. That's how you get the best trades. That's how you get a high win rate. So long term, the Euro is a positive 2.2, the USD is a minus 1.8. So Euro to the upside. Do we have a daily zone? Yes, we do. Where is the daily zone? Boom, there. Why is it there? Because there's a nice level. In fact, I might be wrong. There. So I'm at the edge of this pin here. Boom. And the edge of that one there. That determines the thickness of my zone. Something I go into detail in the course. So we're on the weekly time frames. Go to the daily. We can probably find a lot more buy pressure and sell pressure here. So we can see that we moved up, touch this level here, and move into the upside again. We have a 4-hour level here. Look, we can see previous sell and buy pressure here. So again, you just literally create a zone, edge of the pins. That is your 4-hour level. So we're looking for moves to the upside. We are at a 4-hour level at the 1-hour time frame. Let's take a look at this. So we've already bounced off this level. Obviously, we've got previous high here as well. So what could happen here if we just, again, look, I'm at the edge of this pin and I'm at the edge of this one. This determines the thickness of my zone. So 1-hour time frame, guys, we can expect sell pressure here because it's at a previous high. Moving all the way down to this level and then moving up, obviously, continuing all the way to the weekly zone. Weekly zones, you'll notice, are basically at round levels, so the 1.10200. That's where you want to be taking TP on this, and that's where I believe this is going to finish for the week at that level. Boom, bang on it. That's an institutional level, round level. Where's stop loss going to be? Stop loss has to be just below here, right? Just below there, because you need a little bit of buy pressure to protect your stop loss from getting triggered. So that is it, guys. That is the weekly session. We've gone through all of the news, the currency strength. We've gone through a lot of setups which could happen for the week. The only thing that we need to wait for now is entry confirmation and for those setups to actually happen. Does anyone have any others that they want me to go through other than that? We'll end and I'll upload everything and I'll keep you guys updated. USD JPY, okay? USD JPY. I don't know if I've got zones on this. Okay, cool. So we do have. I want it to be as boom, delete, delete, delete. I want it to be as clean as it humanly possibly can be. Have you done gold? I joined late. Yeah, I'll go over it after this, bro. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem, G. It ain't a problem. So as we can see with USD against again, we touched the monthly zone, high impact zone. It looks as though we could be moving to the downside this week already. We're only like a few hours in and it's moved to the downside. So huge level of respect here. So let's just go to the daily. We can see that it has moved to the downside. We do have a level here. Look at that. Previous sell pressure, buy pressure. We need to do the fundamentals, but I'm guessing the USD is weaker than the yen. Let's take a look. So the USD is just a little bit stronger than the yen. Obviously, short term, the USD is a lot weaker than the yen, but we can't go off short term fundamentals at this moment in time. So 1-hour time frame, guys. You're looking for sells on this. Very, very simple. You're looking for a little ride to the upside. Only a little ride to the upside to this level, and then we're looking for sells all the way down. I'll tell you the level you're looking for in a minute. Has to be a round level. Just go to the 146000 level. May as well. So this is what you're looking for this week. Sells on USD yen. Looking for shorts. Here, bro. Boom. Where's your stop loss going to be? Stop loss has to be above a level of sell pressure. Boom. In order to be protected. So that's what you're looking for. And for you, bro, gold. So we do have higher highs and higher lows. If we break this level to the downside, then we'll look for shorts. But for now, fundamentals are to the upside. So we are going to look for a long here. I might just let this play out today, see if we do see buy pressure here. But other than that, if we do see sells and it does break this level, then I'll be looking for sells, bro. Simple as that. So that's it, guys. Does anyone have any questions? Because other than that, I'll end. You've all been updated, and I'll update the Discord accordingly. And then let's go. Let's have a good week, guys. Simple. Thank you for joining. Admin, Archie, Imran, JB7, JH, Nero, Ruben, and everyone else. Thanks, bro. Can you upload the Great Pound USD on Discord, please? Yes. I'll tell you what, Nero, just message me and I'll send it you via DM. So we can do that. We can do that, man. Okay, guys, I shall see you later on. Take care, guys. DM me, bro, and I shall see you soon. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. And it's not letting me end.